The message arrived while the house was still wrapped in the false calm of leftover Christmas. 3:17 a.m. My phone vibrated once on the nightstand. Not a call, a message. I didn't open it right away. I watched my wife sleeping beside me instead, her back turned, the thin strip of moonlight cutting across her shoulder. The way she had started sleeping closer to the edge of the bed sometime after Christmas dinner, like she was already practicing leaving. The vibration came again. This time I looked. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. Please don't try to stop me. No explanation, no goodbye, no emotion, just a period at the end, like a door closing softly. I didn't wake her. I didn't reply. I lay there, staring at the ceiling fan rotating in slow, patient circles, listening to the quiet hum of a life collapsing without noise. My chest felt hollow, not broken. That came later. An hour passed. Then I heard it, the zipper, slow, careful, controlled. She was packing. Still, I didn't move. I wanted to see how much of me she thought was already gone. By morning, her side of the closet was empty. Christmas ornaments still hung crooked in the living room. Half-wrapped gifts sat under the tree like abandoned apologies. The smell of cinnamon from the night before lingered, mocking. She left her ring on the kitchen counter, not handed to me, placed. That detail mattered. I picked it up between my fingers. It was warm, like she had hesitated before letting it go. That was when the first crack of understanding surfaced. Not pain, not anger, recognition. People don't leave like that unless they've already landed somewhere else. For the first 2 days, I didn't tell anyone, not my parents, not our friends. I went to work, I answered emails, I nodded during meetings. I became a version of myself that functioned without needing explanations. At night, I replayed the last 6 months with forensic focus. Her phone always face down, the sudden gym sessions, the way she started calling me by my name instead of the nickname she once used like fingerprints. And the worst one? How she stopped asking questions about my day. Love doesn't fade loudly. It exits quietly after securing another address. On the third night, I found the credit card statement she forgot to take. Hotel charges, midweek, same location, same room type. I didn't confront her. I poured a glass of water and sat at the table until the sun came up, memorizing dates. Investigation doesn't require rage, it requires patience. I requested phone records through our shared account. I didn't scroll randomly, I filtered by frequency. One number appeared like a heartbeat, hundreds of calls, always before she came home, always after she said she was exhausted. I ran the number. A man, recently divorced, works 5 miles from where she claimed she'd started taking walks to clear her head. I drove past the office one evening. Her car was there. I didn't get out. I watched her exit the building 20 minutes later, laughing into her phone, hair loose, coat open, alive in a way she hadn't been with me in months. That laugh didn't hurt. It clarified. I ordered a DNA test for a reason I hadn't admitted to myself yet. It arrived 2 days later. I waited. When she finally called, it wasn't emotional. It was logistical. I need to come by for some documents. No apology, no hesitation. She arrived with confidence, like someone who had already rewritten the story where she was the brave one. I let her talk, about space, about feeling trapped, about how this just happened. I handed her the phone records first, then the hotel receipts. She went quiet. I placed the DNA envelope on the table, but didn't open it. "Who is he?" I asked. She cried then. Finally, I let it happen. When she reached for me, I stepped back. That movement did more damage than any word. The results confirmed what my instincts already knew. The child she miscarried last year wasn't mine. That truth didn't scream. It settled, like dust after demolition. I invited her back one last time, told her I needed closure.
She came hopeful, nervous, fragile. I slid the report across the table. She read it once, then again. Her face collapsed inward. She tried to speak, couldn't. I watched her realize that the version of me she underestimated had already finished the story. "I knew before you left," I said calmly. "I just needed proof." She begged, not for forgiveness, for time. I stood up. "Regret needs an audience," I said. "You lost yours." I filed the paperwork the next week, changed the locks, closed the accounts, sold the house. She sent messages, long ones, short ones, apologies dressed as nostalgia. I didn't block her. I let her talk into silence. That was the punishment. On New Year's Eve, I packed away the last ornament. The house echoed. Not empty, clean. I wasn't healed, but I was no longer confused. And that was power. The truth didn't bring her back. It freed me. Some losses don't scar you. They sharpen you.